Yo people, welcome back to the Big Six, second episode of Back Your Chat. You saw me standing on business in the first episode, and now the second, we are bringing our takes to the streets because we have to be held accountable.
Can't chat to Maddison.
You think so?
I think so. He can't chat to Maddison.
TOBS is getting rattled after game one.
His nostrils are flaring.
There's no way. Now you want to talk. No. Get in this season. Back your chair.
No.
Back your chair. Everybody go. Everybody go.
I'm standing here with brother Tobi.
Yes.
How are you doing, brother? How you feeling? Nerves?
I'm great. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to punch people up. I'm ready to crack some skulls. I'm ready to tussle. I'm ready to tussle, brother. Yeah. Listen. I'm ready to tussle. No roid rage. No roid rage. I ain't been. Listen. I've had a busy week. I ain't been gym, so I gotta let out some pent up frustration. Yeah. Don't worry, my missus there. Don't worry.
Let me tell you something. Before we even started recording and I turned up, I saw TOBS already debating before the film was even started.
I'm ready.
The cameras weren't even rolling. He was already debating.
Practice.
So let's do it. Let's get into this. Come on. What have you brought to the people to, you know, put your trust forward?
True to style, I bought a gym pass. I'm swearing on muscular hypertrophy.
I don't know what that is.
This I'm swearing. Of course you don't. Look at your legs.
Okay. Wow. I'm getting billed, but I need to go in. Okay. Repeat after me, brother.
Oh, so how's it work? Do I
just put your hand on there.
All right, calm,
and just be honest.
Calm.
Repeat after me.
All right, cool.
I TapinTobs.
I TapinTobs.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That the following statement is my true belief.
That the following statement is my true belief.
It is not for a wanky clickbait title.
It is not for a wanky clickbait title.
Or a forced attempt at going viral.
Or a forced attempt at going viral.
And I am hereby ready for war.
And I am hereby ready for war.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
All right, brothers, release the banner. Maddison is better than Odegaard is the statement. I'm in the Lions Den today, bro. There's bare Arsenal fans. I ain't scared. I'm ready for you all. Yeah, let's go. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really believe. Yeah, so I'm just stay over there. This is for the believers. Stay over there. I'm calling on the community. Cuss out TapinTobs. Who is ready? Who wants to take the Let's go. Okay, brother, take a seat, please. Let's go. Please take a seat.
Warm me up. All right, cool. Let's go.
First up, we've got Joshua. Back your chat, brother. Welcome to the show. Here you are.
Hey man, thanks for having me.
Bring it. Let's talk.
So do you want to start or?
No, you start.
Alright, cool. So, TOBS said Maddison is better than Odegaard.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, Maddison's a quality player, but I don't think he's better than Odegaard. And I'll say this, cool. I feel like Odegaard can play in many different roles in the team. If you need an 8, he'll do the job for you.
Yeah.
If you need a 10, he'll do the job for you as well. We've seen this season he's been more in the 8 role.
Yeah.
And in terms of like dictating play, I think he can do it to a higher level than Maddison. I'm not saying that Maddison can't do that, because I think he can, but I think Odegaard level at dictating play, dropping in deep, picking up the ball from the centre backs, I feel like he does that to a higher level than Maddison. And if you look at in terms of like build-up play, Odegaard sets up the build-up play for Arsenal. As this season has been no Thomas Partey, it's been mostly Declan Rice in that 6 role. So Odegaard has more emphasis in terms of picking up the ball and building up play to the attackers. And don't get me wrong, we've seen in moments this season where there's a bit of drop of form in Odegaard, especially at the start of the season. Yeah. But since he's come up from injury, I feel like he's been class. Like,
I agree.
One of the best 8s or 10s, whatever you want to call him, this season. Porto, big game, a must-win for Arsenal. You need someone to step up. You're a captain, you're a leader. Real men, a real man to step up. He stepped up. We saw the assist, the little jinky, the little feints, and the thread of a needle pass into Trossard, the weight up pass, quality. And I feel like in the final third, I just feel like Odegaard has more of the final third quality to like his passing, his end products more than Maddison. I'm not saying that Maddison doesn't have that, but I just feel like Odegaard does it more consistently and to a higher level than Maddison, in my opinion.
Well said, man.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you a rebuttal, right? So I think when it comes to sort of picking up the ball from the centre-backs, I think he does that better than Maddison. But I think the common misconception is that Maddison doesn't do that. And I think a lot of Arsenal fans have this preconceived notion that he's this Bruno Fernandes type player. He only chills in the final third. Hey.
Brother SAEED!
The Bruno is crazy.
So
Bruno Fernandes, listen. We don't talk.
Yeah, brother. When you speak on Bruno, brother, yeah. So,
what's that, brother?
I put up a stat, I put up a graphic earlier on Twitter this season, and Arsenal fans are like, oh, cry more. No, I put that up to show that James Maddison has been involved in every single zone for Tottenham this season. He's picked up the ball in our own box. He's picked up the ball outside our box. He's picked up the ball on the halfway line. So all the things that Arsenal fans associate with why Odegaard is better than Maddison. Maddison has been doing this for Tottenham. Maddison did it for Leicester. The only difference is the eyes went on him at Leicester. I've been talking about this Maddison guy for years, right? And that's no disrespect to Odegaard, because when Odegaard was coming into this league, before he signed for Arsenal, I said Spurs should go out and sign Odegaard because I believe in his talent. So when I say this, I don't say it to put down Odegaard. I say it because I think with the marginal difference, Maddison's better. So you said the final third, right? James Maddison has played less games than Martin Odegaard since Odegaard has signed permanently for Arsenal. So why does he have more GNA if he's less potent than Odegaard in the final third? And where you talk about strengths, so your strength for Odegaard is he gets the ball from centre backs. He's got a bit more rhythm and feel for the game, which I can give him. But when it comes to the final third, eye of the needle passing, brute force, killing a team, brute force with precision. He can't chat to Maddison.
You think so?
I think so. He can't chat to Maddison.
So?
If you need that killer pass, it's Maddison. If you need the shot, it's Maddison. And you want to talk about big games. He steps up. Emirates away this season. Who assisted the 2 goals for Son?
Hey, Maddison, I'm not gonna lie. Maddison had a good game.
I ain't finished. Saka scored a penalty and did the celebration. Who twisted Saka like a pretzel for the equaliser?
Okay, it was Maddison.
No. Okay,
Maddison.
Cool. And we want to talk about big games. For Spurs and for Leicester. He's banged against Arsenal. He's banged against Man City. He's banged against Chelsea. Right? I'm even sure. Has he banged against Liverpool? He might have banged. He has banged against Chelsea. He has. Yes, he has. At Stamford Bridge, he slapped your head at Stamford Bridge. At Stamford Bridge, he slapped your head. Man United, he's banged as well. So he scored at the Etihad. He scored at the Emirates. So big games, big moments, technical quality, bro. Maddison has got it. And I don't say this to say Odegaard hasn't got it. As I said, to every single person I've spoken to, it's splitting hairs. So if you want to tell me that Odegaard is better than Maddison, I'm not going to get offended, right? But I'm going to back my case for my guy, because I think when it comes down to it, the finer details, I'm taking Maddison over Odegaard. And lest we forget, 2 seasons ago, when it was down to Maddison or Odegaard, your whole fan base was slutting their asses off for Maddison.
Hey, pause. Hey, yo.
They were slutting, and it wasn't. No. It wasn't to say. It weren't to say. No. I ain't finished. So it weren't to say that Odegaard isn't good. Odegaard, as I said, he was good, right? It was a case of, if we sign Odegaard, we're happy because he's good and he's going to be more cost effective, because I think he was going for 30 million. But you all knew at the time, the better player, 60 million. That's how much it's going to cost. So you said, the better player is going to cost more money. Let's not go for the better player at that point in time. Let's go for the player who's not as good as him, but he's good and he's got potential. Your fans still wanted him though. And the reason why I mentioned that is because now, 2 years later, yes, we've seen the development in Odegaard, but the way your fans talk on Maddison sometimes, not all of your fans, but the way some of your fans talk on Maddison, you make it sound like it's a cardinal sin for them to be compared. And I've seen this nerd Matisse do it. I've seen other people do it. Stop talking down on James Maddison, because he's a big man for these players in the Premier League. He's a big man. He's been mashing work in this league for years.
You say fuck me for?
Stop talking down on my
Cool. Okay, I hear that now. You said about big games, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget last season.
Tell him.
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. What happened? Odegaard crashed it on you.
He crashed it.
Crashed it on you.
Yeah.
Old Trafford. as well. We've seen Odegaard crash it on United as well.
Emirates, say fact check.
Yeah, he
So
crashes it.
Chelsea as well last season, we saw Odegaard crash it on them as well.
We did.
So the traditional big six, we've seen Odegaard turn up.
Yeah.
Now,
And you see Maddison turn
you
up.
said about final third about goals and assists. Bro, Odegaard literally got the record for most non-pen goals last season.
Okay, no. So wait. I need to circle back on this. That's not the record.
I was waiting for that one.
Tobs is getting rattled after game 1.
His nostrils are flaring.
It's not looking good.
Don't say who, because I'm so sick and tired of this rhetoric that that's the record. That's not the record. Dele Alli is a midfielder and he scored 17 Premier League goals 3 or 4 years ago for Tottenham, playing midfield / second striker. It's not
Dele Alli over Odegaard. Dele Alli over Odegaard.
Last second striker.
And you're saying slash. Was it not you and your fellow fans who said, and you confessed, last season Odegaard was playing much closer to goal? We needed him to score more goals. Was that not what your fans were saying? I
don't speak for all fans, but
That's what I've heard. That's what
I
I've
don't
heard.
speak for all fans.
So let's get it right. That stat is not true because Dele Alli is a midfielder who scored more non-penalty goals than Odegaard did last season. Yeah. No. He's talking about his stat. And on the goal scoring as well, right? Everyone talks about the most goals scored, no penalties. Yeah, Odegaard. I thought he had a better season than Maddison last year. But what I don't understand is why am man pretending like Maddison had a bad year last year because Leicester got relegated? The guy scored 3 Premier League goals less than Odegaard in a significantly worse team. He scored 12 Premier League goals. This guy scores free kicks. So I don't really understand. When we talk on Maddison, I just want respect. I want respect because Arsenal fans, I give Odegaard his respect. Give Maddison his respect. Give him his respect.
I hear that. I feel like nowadays, especially like with Twitter and stuff like that, if you say like one player is better than the other, people say that this player is shit. When that ain't the case with Maddison and Odegaard.
Agree.
I just feel like in my team, in the way that I would like to play, I feel like Odegaard is a more suited player in a lot of teams compared to Maddison. In my opinion.
I don't agree because I think you've seen James Maddison do it at Leicester and you've seen him do it at Spurs. I think Odegaard and Maddison, it's not one does it better for one team. These guys are highly technical players. Like they are superb technicians. So they will fit like a glove in most teams in Europe, right? That is applicable for Maddison and it's applicable for Odegaard.
Someone say footballing genius.
Yes, he is. He's a footballing genius. Yes,
So wait,
yes, he is.
Would you call Odegaard a footballing genius?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Well, listen, I think this has come to a wonderful conclusion. I think it's been a very cordial, very polite conversation, Joshua. Thank you so much, brother.
He came with no agenda, so we can have a conversation.
Listen,
if anyone else wants to come with
round of
agendas,
applause for
then we go
Joshua,
and
first of
tussle.
all. Well done, Joshua.
Then we go and tussle.
Pleasure, brother. Thank you. Well done.
Fair play, Joshua.
Thank you.
All right, next up is Khaled up against Tobs. He ain't playing. He's been here already. Come on,
Let
bro.
go.
Come on. Next up.
Alright, the Tobs. So I rate your ball knowledge. I think you've got ball knowledge. Maddison, all the points that have been said about Maddison in terms of general play, we both agree. Maddison is good in general play. Dropping
No,
deep.
he's quality in general play.
He's quality in general play. Odegaard is better. Like dropping deep, the silkiness. that he
Odegaard's
has.
better at maybe the picking up from the centre backs and trying to get a feel of the game, but Maddison does these things as well.
He does it, but not to as high a level that Odegaard does. In terms of
listen, Odegaard is a baller, but you lot are talking about him like he's Javi or something, man.
He came from Real Madrid.
So what? So what if he came from Real Madrid? So what? No, I didn't.
From when he was a teenager.
I didn't
People
say
been talking about.
I didn't say he's not. I didn't say he's not the
He's
truth.
gonna be showing it now, bro.
I didn't say he's not the
showing
truth.
it now.
I
He showed it
said.
last season. He showed it this season.
I
He's
said.
gonna be showing it
Stop
next
talking
season,
about
bro.
him like he's Javi. Stop talking about him like he's Busquets. He's Odegaard. Yeah.
but I think that's rich.
No.
Fam, you should be in the sea, you pussy. You should be in the sea, you fucking pussy.
No.
Excuse my French. Excuse my French.
No.
Now you want to talk.
No.
Get in the sea and back your chat.
No.
Back your chat.
Man said Javi. He said Busquets.
Yeah.
What do you call these players? Footballing geniuses.
No.
What did he call Maddison? A footballing genius.
Listen.
Listen, you call those players.
Kill off Khalid.
You call. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done.
I want
You
everybody to
call-
say it. Hold on. I want everybody.
No.
Hold that. Hold that.
It's not.
Hold that.
What Turkish just said is true. You called him a football genius.
Yeah.
At the start of the season, Spurs fans, Maddison had a fantastic start to the season before his injury. You guys were talking like he was the best player in the league. He was
playing like the best player in the league.
He was one of the best players in the league.
No, he was playing like the best player in the league. And that's not even a Spurs thing. General consensus was before his injury, he was the front runner. He was the front runner for PFA Player of the Year before his injury. That's not even. I don't. Why are you basing it on Player of the Month? That's so dumb. That doesn't even make sense.
Alright, cool.
That don't make sense, bro. That don't make sense, though. That don't make sense.
Alright, cool.
No. I'm saying Player of the Month can be for multiple things. Like Højlund just got like Player of the Month in a season in a month where I can't remember which player scored like this. So there was a player that outscored Højlund. Saka scored like 6 goals and then he didn't get Player of the Month, but Højlund gets Player of the Month.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is, and apologies for being blunt, but what I'm trying to say is, them awards don't really paint the full picture, do they? You go off what you see with your eyes, and what you see with your eyes, James Maddison was playing the best football of any player before his injury.
But I feel like this is a common thing with James Maddison in his career. He has half a season where he's excellent, but the other half of the season he does get injuries. Like that is a big thing when you're talking about when you're talking about a player and their value to a team. Odegaard's value to Arsenal is so high. For me, he's our most important player in terms of you can't replace a player like that. Same with Maddison, but Maddison, he's not durable enough to. And I say this
Are you saying availability is his best ability? You're not. You gotta have it.
Okay.
It is in general. Madison at Leicester finished the season. He got relegated. There weren't many top clubs in for him, and he's in his prime of his career. He was 24, 25.
Okay.
The best that he could do was Tottenham.
Okay. All right. So let's go back on this, right? So just because a player misses games in the season, yes, availability is the best ability, right? But football quality is the best ability.
I agree.
Ability is the best
I
ability,
agree.
right? Nobody sniffs or bats an eyelid when Kevin De Bruyne or Harry Kane were missing 3 months in the season. Why? Because they're drillers. They're world-class drillers. And I'm not saying James Maddison is a world-class player, but I'm saying he's a driller.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. So don't try it. No, I'm not. I'm saying he's a driller, right? He's a driller, he's a baller, right? So the injury point is fair. But we're talking about a guy who still will get through 30 out of 38 games in a Prem season. You're missing 8 games. You're missing 8. It's not.
There was some.
It's not. He had 30 yaps last season. He did.
I think the season before.
Previous season he had 28. Previous season he had 28. You sharp over there. Konate will play 5 games. You're telling me he's the best centre back in the world. Konate will play 5 games. You tell me he's the best centre back in the world. It's not my chat. You better just chill. Yeah. You chill.
This is not my chat. If you said Thiago Alcantara, I would have backed you. But don't talk about King Konate like that. Don't talk about King Konate. I want to ask non-Arsenal, non-Spurs fans, who would they take right now?
Forget about that.
Liverpool fan, who would you take? Who would you take? Maddison or Odegaard?
Odegaard.
Man United, who would you take? Maddison or Odegaard?
Probably Odegaard.
Who would you support, sir?
Arsenal.
Can't ask that.
It's majority Arsenal fans, but that's not what we're here for.
Madison.
So
Maddison.
Oh!
So speak. Can I finish? No. He's already said.
For the durability.
He's already said.
For the captaincy. For the capability. Because he has the facility. Martin Odegaard.
Get battered.
Everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered. Everywhere they go. Hey. Tottenham get battered. Everywhere they go.
Okay.
Tottenham get battered.
Okay.
Everywhere they go.
Okay. So you not doing that just tells me you not doing that just tells me
I'm winning this argument because if you have to resort to those songs, I'm winning this argument. So wait. So back on your point, right? Mr. £1 billion spend over there. So why didn't Odegaard get picked for top clubs? He could have easily played. He could have easily played for Chelsea. So no. He could have easily played for Chelsea. So yeah, but okay, cool.
No, but seriously, my medical team.
I don't know. Wait. So he could have easily played for Chelsea. Why? They said we don't want guys over 25 years old. Look where that's got them. Mudricks and.
Hey, focus.
Mudricks and all these men.
What you said to me, focus.
Man City sold Cole Palmer, Riyad Mahrez, and İlkay Gundogan. Right? They brought in. So you're saying why didn't top clubs go for him? They brought in Kovacic and Matthias Nunes. Are you really? No, wait. Huh?
They were in for Paqueta.
No, they were in for Paqueta. They didn't get Paqueta. So
they weren't in for Maddison. That's what
I know.
Teams weren't in for, they weren't trying.
Yes. And that's the point I'm trying to build to, right? For whatever reason, there's a stigma on James Maddison, whether it's availability, whether it's right age, etc., etc. What I'm trying to tell you is get out of that mindset of looking at, what do clubs want to do? Why do these clubs not want to sign these players? I don't like that analysis. I think it's dead.
That's fair.
Because Man City signed Kovacic and Nunes. There is no way on earth anyone here is taking either of those players over James Maddison. There's no way on earth you can tell me if Man City signed James Maddison instead of Nunes or Kovacic, they would not be in a better position right now. There's no way. Wait, one sec. Arsenal, right? Arsenal, before he comes in, Arsenal, you spent 65 million on Kai Havertz, and you're still looking for a left eight. You're still looking for a left eight. How's that? What? No, it's not about no, but that's not the point I'm making. You signed Kai Havertz to play in midfield, and now you're still looking for a left eight. So what I'm saying to you is, if you had signed, no. You can.
He's going to move into the 8 and Partey's going to be the 6 one.
All right. But what I'm saying is, generally speaking, long term, Rice was signed to play in the 6. Long term.
No, he's right.
Thomas Partey's days at Arsenal, they're not long left. So what I'm saying to you is that left 8 role is still vacant. So all these teams that passed off on James Maddison, they would actually be better off with James Maddison. Man United, do I even need to talk on Man United? They went for Mason Mount in the summer for 60 million. They went for Mason Mount. Let me tell you. Guess what? So let me tell you.
Mason
So
Mount.
I ain't even finished.
I want my money back.
Brother, no refunds.
I ain't even finished. So
No
this point on top clubs. Money Mount, they went for Money Mount because he's homegrown, he's a good lad. To be fair, Mason Mount is a good player on these days.
He's a good lad.
He's a good player on
Two-time
these
player
days.
of the year, Champions League winner. He's a good lad. What is that? What's Maddison doing? Listen,
Bro, please. This is the big boy tables. Chill out. So the point. Stay at this. So what I'm trying to paint a picture.
fucking good lad. Is he mad? Who the fuck does he think he is? Who does he think he
He's
is?
played multiple positions for Chelsea. He played for the bigger club. He's been capped by England, etc., etc. Are you, again, I have to ask the question. If Man United signed Maddison or Mason Mount, would they be better off?
They would.
Okay then. So I've listed Man United. I've listed
These
Man
are not
City.
top clubs.
I've listed no. I've listed Arsenal. I've listed Chelsea. So all these top clubs that passed up on James Maddison, we've just agreed now that they would have been better off signing James Maddison. So that's why I'm asking you, get out of that mentality of because the top clubs didn't sign him, he must not be that good.
Okay, but we're looking at Odegaard versus Maddison. You even agree this is splitting hairs. This is very
It's
close.
splitting hairs, yeah.
That could be that if you put Odegaard, if Odegaard was on the transfer list in the summer, I'm telling you, not United, not Chelsea, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid will be in front.
I agree. I don't disagree with you.
They want in for Maddison. So when you're talking about Man United and
That
Chelsea,
doesn't mean anything
these are not
to me,
the top elite clubs. I'm talking about the elite clubs in world football.
But
they want in for Maddison.
this doesn't mean anything to me though.
Real
Because,
Madrid would take.
but this don't mean anything to me because it's like big clubs they sign players that they want to fill specific needs, and sometimes big clubs they get it wrong. And I'm not saying that they get it wrong with Odegaard. I think he improves most of these clubs, right? What I'm trying to say to you is we need to stop judging. Like, I don't think that's a factor for this Maddison Odegaard argument because, as I said, there's certain things that Odegaard brings, and there's certain things that Odegaard has, i.e. the availability, and he's captained Arsenal. He's already playing at a big club. Like, there are things that work in his favour. If James Maddison had signed for Arsenal 2 years ago, and it is a big if. You're right, it's a big if. But if he had signed for Arsenal 2 years ago, that question would not even be a question for you now, because if he was to leave, then you would have the eyes of Madrid, etc., because big club perception matters. Yeah. Nobody cares about the guy playing at Leicester, no matter how good they are. Yeah. Jack Grealish. We talk about Jack Grealish. Wait, chill. We talk about Jack Grealish all the time. Hugh thinks that Hugh says that he's coming, he's done a role at Man City, etc. But I'll be real, man, Jack Grealish at Aston Villa was one of the best. He was like top 10 best players in the league. But you wouldn't think, but most people wouldn't give him that tag. It's only when he goes to Man City and we've won the Champions League with Jack Grealish, he's pivotal. No, he was better than this like 2 or 3 years ago. So I don't rate this whole, oh my God, if top clubs don't come for him, I think it's dead. It's washed. It's dead.
I want to get someone fresh in the hot seat. Big up, bro. You back to your chat. He was about to go on the Grealish thing. I had to cut it.
Cheers.
Yeah. We all know how long that can go.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Next up, we got brother Deanie in the building. And he's looking to make some noise. Come on, brother.
Let's go.
Come on. There you go, brother. Welcome.
Glory Hunter! Yes! No.
I said.
First of all, respect every time. Respect every time.
Big up.
Now, the statement, Maddison's better than Odegaard. You know, let me start off by saying, Maddison is a fantastic player. No cap, no capital. Maddison's a fantastic player. And you know what? If there was a player that I would have wanted in the summer to partner Odegaard in the midfield, it would be Maddison. But that's the thing though. Maddison would only partner Odegaard in the midfield. He wouldn't replace him. Odegaard can replace Maddison at Tottenham. That's the difference. That's the big difference. And that's what I believe. And you know what? I'm not even trying to say that he's even miles better, because Maddison can still progress and get there and this, that, and the other. But where Odegaard is going right now, currently potentially leading to a team to a Premier League title, captain fantastic as well. That's the guy I want in my team over Maddison every single time. Leader every time.
James, last I checked, James Maddison is a co-captain for Spurs.
Co-captain,
So
not the main one. But he's not the main one. He's not the main one.
Okay.
He's not the main.
Man said co-captain, and he also said Spurs.
The reason why I say that is it's his first season at Tottenham, and he's come here, and already when you want to talk about leadership, already he's established a leadership role at Spurs. That's the first point. And the second point, you said Maddison. What did you say? You said Maddison, you would swap.
I would rather Maddison partner Odegaard, but I wouldn't replace him for Odegaard.
Just because Maddison got made captain doesn't make him a leader, though.
But he does lead.
It doesn't make him a leader.
He does lead.
Just because he got the captaincy makes him a leader.
He does lead.
Odegaard has led us to title challenges year in, year out.
I'm so glad. Come over here. I'm so glad you said this. I'm so glad you said this because this is where being a hypocrite gets you in trouble. Because when it was Tottenham and I said all I said about our players, your question was, what did it lead to? So Odegaard was your captain last season. What did it lead to?
It's leading to something. It's leading to something.
Answer my question.
It's leading to something.
No, answer my question. What did it lead to?
Is the journey over? Is the journey over?
Answer my question.
Is the journey over, bro?
I asked you a question. Last season, what did it lead to?
Us somewhere. The journey ain't over.
It's simple.
No, it's simple. And you know what? It's simple. No, keep me to the chat, please. Answer his question. Answer his question.
Cool.
Is it simple? No, do you know what? Last season, it led to nothing. Man them.
Yeah.
Relax the ball. It led to nothing.
This season?
This season,
yeah.
It will. Do you know what? And what's this show called? Back your chat.
Back your chat.
When we win the Premier League, do not look my way, brethren, because when we come for you, it's long. Back your chats. We will be here. You will be there.
Listen, be here. One thing about me, I don't hide, right? So I'll take my licks.
Yeah, bro. I can't lie here, my crutch, brethren. I have it for now. You understand?
I want to see you on the big six. Come on. I want to see you in the big six. So I just find it.
Yeah, that's like, come
so
on.
back on your point. I just find it funny about I wouldn't swap Maddison for Odegaard because that's not what your fans were saying 2 years ago.
Bro, I literally just said to you, Maddison's fantastic. I literally just said that to
but
you.
that's not what I'm arguing. We're talking about the point about you're saying Arsenal, Maddison would come to partner Odegaard. Of course, because it's two fantastic players. But it's the same way if Odegaard came to Spurs, he's partnering Maddison. He's not replacing Maddison in the team.
What do you think?
Partnering.
Is he replacing him?
He's partnering. He's not replacing Maddison in the team.
Can I ask the crowd? Replacing or?
I basically feel like if they were both in the same team, I think Odegaard's the better player, but I think he would play next to Maddison. I don't think Maddison would replace Odegaard, and I don't think Odegaard would replace Maddison. Because I can't lie, TOBS has got a point. 2 seasons ago, I did want Maddison at Arsenal. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna hold it. But my thing is, my only thing to you though, TOBS, if Barca and Real wanted them to tomorrow morning, they're going for Maddison. No, they're going for Odegaard. They're not going for Maddison.
But there's more to it than that, though, isn't it? It's not because of who the better player is. There's specific, tangible things that Odegaard has that teams won't go for with Maddison. With the injury stuff, for instance, the last 2 seasons he's been able to play more games than James Maddison.
I think Odegaard can play in various roles. I feel, and I'm not denying that Maddison can't, but I just think in the more pressurized games when Arsenal have needed Odegaard to step up, man. Yes, I know we bottled it last season, but I feel like Odegaard,
some of those games
when he's counted up upon, I look at the Porto game as well. I looked at everyone else.
What about some of the pressure games last season towards the end?
Like I said, we bottled it, but I feel like
but Ryan's chance is coming. He's coming. Ryan will be sitting at this seat real soon.
Okay, so back on your point as well, and you said, Odegaard can play a multitude of roles. James Maddison played a multitude of roles at Leicester. At Spurs, right, he plays as a left 8 or 10, but he's not really in that zone all the time. Sometimes he's wide left. Sometimes he's coming deep to get the ball. Sometimes he's orchestrating.
These are the same things that Odegaard does.
Exactly,
same thing.
Which is why I said it's splitting hairs. So when I give my rationale, and I haven't even said why I think James Maddison's better. I said some of it. I said in the final third, I think James Maddison is more effective. If I'm looking for a guy who can balance the technical quality that Odegaard has with being a stone cold killer, James Maddison is more of a killer than Odegaard. I ain't finished. My second point is this, right? You tell Odegaard, you play Odegaard and you play him so that he can't use his right foot. He goes, ouchie, ouchie, I can't use... No, sorry. You play him onto his right foot. He goes, ouchie, ouchie, I can't use my right foot. I have to go into my left.
I'm not going to lie. That's one thing that does piss me off a lot. I can't lie.
He's hitting shots, top bins with his left foot. He's finding passes with his left foot. He's playing Trevella passes with his left foot. So when it comes down to it, it's fine margins. But the fine margins I'm mentioning are why I edge Maddison over Odegaard.
But so you made the point about it was about GNA and finishing chances and being a killer. Now, if Odegaard is putting chances on the table for like a Jesus or a Martinelli or a Saka and they're not finishing it, if we're getting 5-6 chances a game, it's not his fault that they don't finish the dinner. Same thing with Ozil, with Giroud at the same time.
And Walcott,
on course to break the assist record. It's not their fault if they don't finish their dinner. But that technical ability is always there. It's always been there. And you know what? We're probably still going to agree to disagree. But Odegaard is the man. And please, TOBS, if he wins a Premier League title this season, let me tell you something. You don't want us to win the Premier League title this season.
You're right.
Let me tell you something else. You do not want us to do the double brethren because it'll be long. It'll be long.
It's long day.
And let me tell you something. When we run back this conversation at the end of the season, it'll be a different energy.
Long day. Yeah? If you lot do the double, his beard might turn red.
Bro,
his beard might turn red.
My locks might turn red, brethren. I'm telling you, fam. My locks might turn red, bro.
Listen, but again, I get it. The narratives that are going to build and form if Arsenal win these things, I get it. Like, it aids a player's argument, but respectfully, that's not how I look at players. I think when players...
It all goes into it.
I think when players are so close, you can use it as a talking point when we're talking about Maddison and Odegaard. But respectfully, that's not how I look at players. I literally ask the question, who is better? Odegaard. And if you're going to say Odegaard, I'm going to say Maddison.
Come.
I'm going to say Maddison. Simple. And I've given my reasons.
That's where we going to conclude.
I've given my reasons.
Big up, though. Yeah. Damn straight.
Big up to you as well, man.
What we got next, community people? What we saying? Who's next up?
Man came in the full tracksuit.
What's your name, brother?
And he even got the flipping.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what?
big up, bro. All right,
I respect it. Full kick wanker. Just like me. No, just like me. Just like me, bro. Just like me. Look. I'm doing the same thing.
Just can't
Yeah. Full kick wanker. Full kick wanker, yeah?
All right, bro. Back your chat. Come on. There you are in the hot seat.
Talk to me.
Back your chat. This is all right. Maddison better than Odegaard. You know what? Me hearing what Dini had to say, I see why you think Maddison's better than Odegaard, but the only thing I got to say with Odegaard, and my one's pretty brief to be honest, you got to look at Odegaard with what he does on the football in terms of like in various positions that he does. He's not only just the captain for Arsenal, the captain for Norway as well. And I know that takes away, you got to think the responsibility that Odegaard has on his shoulders and what he brings to Arsenal. He's not just a creative playmaker, he's a leader as well. And I'm not denying that to say that Maddison's not. Maddison's a very technically gifted footballer, and I wanted him at Arsenal. I'm not going to deny that, but I just think, I look at City and Liverpool as well, and I think Odegaard is going to play a pivotal role in this title race with who's going to win the Premier League. And I think with Odegaard, I just think he could be a deciding influence with Saka and Martinelli, as well as other players we got like Rice and Saliba. And I'm not saying Maddison can't do what Odegaard does in pressurised moments, but we're yet to see what Maddison can do in a pressurised game. Because when Leicester won the title years ago under Ranieri, I'm bringing it back to then. Fair enough, Maddison wasn't with Leicester then, correct me, right?
He wasn't.
So, yes, I know Arsenal bottled it last season, but I think with Maddison, I'm not saying he can't get to that level, but I think we're yet to see it. Whereas, I'm literally going to say, if we win at the Etihad next Sunday, what camera am I looking at? What camera? If we win at the Etihad next Sunday, I'm not saying we're going to win it, but we got one hand on that title, innit? Maddison, for me, is definitely up there in like the top. I'd say he's in the top. I'd probably have him third, just behind KDB and Odegaard, but I'm
second.
Second for you then. But Maddison's up there, but my only thing is that we're yet to see him in a pressurised and talking because Tottenham don't win trophies, unfortunately. It's one of those ones where we can see him.
So
but that's my question.
So,
to you
all right,
anyway.
cool. So you said a lot, which is fair. So you're gonna back your chat. Cool. So I'm gonna back my chat. So you said, yeah, he's captain of Norway and Arsenal. Arsenal. I didn't even like doing what I did to Turkish earlier on about saying like, what did it lead to? Because I'm not. That's not my way of looking at football. But Odegaard in Norway have Haaland, Norway have Odegaard, but I never see them at any tournaments. I never see them at any tournaments.
But you know what?
No, wait. I never see them at any tournaments, and I never see, and I rarely see clips of like Odegaard showing out, doing X, Y, Z. And yeah, I know you'll probably say it with Maddison, but Maddison don't get picked for England because the managers
Gareth
are tall.
Southgate, yeah.
And now we talk on. I can't remember the other thing you said. So you said pressurized moments.
Yeah.
Cool. So I don't think, and I don't take this as me saying Odegaard isn't made for pressurized moments. I think he is. But I don't think there's been enough evidence for you to use that as an edge over Maddison. Because when it came to the business end last season, he showed out against who? Chelsea, who were dead and buried. Right?
Yeah.
Newcastle. No, it's the truth. Chelsea were. Don't get me wrong. He balled out. Yeah. He balled out cooked. And you know what?
You're a Tottenham fan.
And you know what? Bro, stay out of this.
You've always been dead and
stay out of
buried.
this.
You were never alive.
Stay out of this. So your point on Newcastle.
We're not dealing with 11th place. We're not dealing with 11th place.
So your point as well on the pressurized moments. Newcastle was the game last season where I said, you know what, this guy's showing out, and I believe he has the capacity, and he's shown that he can turn up in pressurized moments. Yeah. But I don't think he's done it enough for you to use it as like a USP over James Maddison. Yeah. Because the fact of the matter is, unfortunately, with James Maddison, it's the injuries sometimes that hold him back. Yeah. And I think it's no coincidence that like Leicester, when they're going for top fours and stuff, when they tail off in these seasons, he's not in the team. Yeah. Last season, when he was fit and the team was sort of like literally just dissolving around him, he was still putting in work. He's still trying to win you games of football, and it's not enough. How can you score 12 goals? Yeah. And forget about the stats, even the performances. There was a game last season they played. Southampton, they lost the game. This guy created I think it was Dini's point on like, like you said, it happened. Like, what can you do? And I don't hold that against Odegaard, but I'm using the same example for Maddison. What can you do when the guy is literally doing everything he can and the team is weighing you down? So the point I'm trying to make is this. There is no evidence to suggest that James Maddison can't deliver in the pressurized moments, because last week, in my opinion, was the start. Fulham, that's a bad day in the office for the whole team. Cool. Yeah. But Aston Villa was the real crunch game. We had to go there and win.
Top four,
What did Maddison do in that game? He scores the opener.
He was quality in that game. I'll give it to him.
I don't even think it was quality. I think in the first half he was poor, but second half he stood up. And I keep saying to people, as long as this guy is fit, he's going to show up, because that's the mentality he has, right? So I don't want it to be used as a I don't want it to be used as like as a thing against him, because there's no evidence to suggest that he can't deliver in these moments. There isn't.
My only thing with Maddison, and you know, I agree with most of what you've just said there, because we're yet to really see it with Maddison. But my only thing is, what would your argument be if Arsenal do go on to win this title? Like, and let's be real, we're yet to see that, because City at the Etihad is going to be a very hard game. But if he does step up in that game, and we do go on to win this title, what would your energy, if it's a big if, but what would your energy be on? That's my question to you.
It's a big if, but again, exactly. But again, it depends on what James Maddison is doing for Spurs, because I don't look at it as like, of course he's going to be influential because he's your captain, but he's your captain right now. He's being influential right now, and I still have my opinion that Maddison's better because of the things that Maddison is doing in the Spurs shirt and has been doing in the Prem. So until I see the scales tip into Odegaard's favour, I'm not just looking at, one game in Man City. Can you be more of a killer in the final third like James Maddison? He did that last season. Can you do that more? Right?
Like Porto. Like Porto.
Yeah,
like
Porto.
the game we had to win.
Yeah.
And he was the one that... Because you mentioned Aston Villa. Porto was a much bigger game than Aston Villa.
That's fine. But James Maddison has showed up for less than European competitions.
I'm not denying it. But Maddison, I'd have... But you know what, though? I'd have Maddison at Arsenal. I'm not going to be as deluded as like some of Arsenal's fan base is at times when it comes to certain takes. Like, I'm not denying and saying he's a bad player, but I just think with the qualities that Odegaard possesses in the final third, and more of like, I just feel like his creation level when it comes to certain parts in terms of setting up Odegaard, even when Arsenal are in tight games where it's looking like we're going to drop points. I look at the Brentford game, the last game before the internationals. He crossed it and got the winner. He put it on a plate for Kai Havertz, wasn't it?
That was Ben White.
It was Ben White to level it up.
But he was sick that game.
He played a vital role in that game. And I'm not saying that Maddison can't do that, because I believe Maddison, after KDB and Odegaard, the third best can, but I just feel like we're yet to see it. That's what I've got to say. Anyway.
I want to close the chapter on this one. All right, big up. You did back your chat. All right, because I want to bring someone else in.
Bless up, man.
100%. Come on. And now, final and foremost, we are leaving here with something today, because this brother left me to die on the Big Six. He went on holidays, and he left me alone with an Arsenal fan to slay me after we both cussed out Kai. But you weren't nowhere to be seen, so I bring him to you today.
Okay.
I want Babs in the building.
That's fine.
I want you.
Let's talk.
Because
let's talk.
Don't go anywhere.
Let's talk.
Go on. What have you got for me?
No, you are coming to the Lions Den. What have you got for me?
Let the lion rule a little bit. Go on.
I've already given what I've got. I've said my piece. It's time for
so
you to
your argument is James Maddison is better than Martin Odegaard?
Yeah, marginally, yeah.
Marginally?
Yeah.
So you don't believe it?
I do believe it. I just
Why
said
is it marginally? Why don't you back it with chest though?
I just
you
did.
got a big chest, but use it. Know what I mean?
I am using it.
No, you shouldn't.
I am using it. I am using it. You shouldn't be talking to anyone about chest.
Why?
Right?
Why?
You need to chill out.
Why?
This is a HD chest. Your chest is flat. This is a HD chest. Your chest is flat. Your chest is flat, right? So you can't be talking about chest.
I hear it.
I've put my neck on the line. I've given you my reasons. I've told you about the style of play. I've told you about the big game significance. I've told you about the final third intricacies. I've told you about the better, weaker foot. I've told you about all of these things. And the reason why I say it's marginal is because, unlike a majority of fan base, I'm paying respect to a baller, because Odegaard is a baller. I'm not one of these deluded Spurs fans who's going to come in and say, oh my God, James Maddison is clear. No, they're both ballers. But what I don't like, and the reason why I brought this up, it wasn't even so much to argue my case with Odegaard. I brought this up to stop Arsenal fans pretending that there is a chasm between the two players. There is not. There is not. It's apples and pears. It's literally tomato. Like, if James Maddison had signed for you 2 years ago, you'd be sat here arguing with me today about why James Maddison is better than Odegaard. That's the way it works when you're an Arsenal fan.
But he had simple. And there's a reason why. Because in 2021 we could have signed Maddison, we went for Odegaard. Why was that?
Because
one player had more. I also say leadership skills.
No.
One's a captain for his country. The other one don't even start for his country. He don't even get involved. He don't even get involved in the squad most of the time. He's not invited in the group chat.
Right.
But more importantly, the way I see it is in Maddison's. No,
Norway.
1 second.
When was the last time?
Maddison,
Sorry. When was the last time Norway even made a major tournament, World Cup or Euros?
One sec. But you think if Odegaard was in England, he wouldn't start for England?
That's not what I'm saying.
You don't think he'd start for England?
That's not what I'm saying.
Crazy.
And also,
I think he would.
Okay.
Go on.
So riddle me this.
Yes.
Why has Mason Mount become? Why was Mason Mount a mainstay in the team?
Can you allow Mason Mount? Yo, Mason Mount is not in the conversation. Tobi, stop, please. Please, man.
It's not just. It's not just.
Why always me?
It's not just. It's not just Mason. It's not just Mason Mount. So the England point is washed because we've seen a manager pick a midfield of Mason Mount, Henderson, Calvin Phillips. We've seen him turn down technical players. He's still yet to put Phil Foden in the middle. He's still yet to play James Maddison. So no, if Odegaard was English, I do not think Gareth Southgate would run and play Odegaard, and that's nothing to do with Odegaard. That's because the manager's a bozo.
And I tell you what,
it's not cap.
Okay, Southgate's
It's
another
not
one.
With Rice behind him and Saka on the right.
It's not cap. It's not cap. It's not cap.
With Southgate's another thing. But even don't forget, Pep Guardiola at Bayern Munich wanted Odegaard. Arsene Wenger at Arsenal wanted Odegaard. Who wanted Maddison? Apart from you guys, who wanted Maddison? Why wasn't Pep after Maddison? Why wasn't Arteta after Maddison? Why wasn't Klopp after Maddison?
But why is this relevant?
No, because the point is,
why is this relevant? Who was after Havertz? And yet who was after Havertz?
Real Madrid was after Havertz.
So why didn't they put the money down?
Because we put more money on the table. That's
they didn't put any money down.
Yeah,
they didn't put any money down because they didn't put money. They didn't put money down because they got closer to the stench and they said, "Oh shit, this shit stinks."
James Maddison.
They said, "Raw, he really stinks. We ain't gonna spend money on him." Bayern Munich, they said the same thing. "Oh shit, this guy really stinks. We ain't gonna put money on him." Yeah.
Oh, he stinks.
That's what they said. Yes, he stinks.
Havertz stinks.
Yes, he stinks.
Are we still winning in spite of him?
Yes, you are.
What happened to Brentford then?
Okay,
when he scored the winning goal.
Okay, you know what, Babs? You're not gonna get me to turn and change my opinion.
I'm not trying to.
What we're gonna agree on is, yes, your boy is playing better than the crap he was playing early on in the season. But we're talking about Maddison and Odegaard, right?
Okay.
So let's stay on topic.
Deflections.
Right? Let's stay on topic.
Okay.
The points you're making for Odegaard over Maddison, they're not airtight, bro. Then they're really not.
My point is James Maddison. I think he's a fantastic player as well. I do agree. But I think when it matters the most, he hasn't so far turned up. You look at last year, Leicester last year. One sec, because about Maddison though. Leicester last year fighting relegation, right? Fighting relegation. Leicester had a top squad, by the way.
No, they did not last season.
No, he did.
No, they didn't.
They got a good team, by the way.
They had a team that shouldn't have been
relegated. And that's when they're going up
relegated.
straight away. The year after that.
They shouldn't have been relegated.
This guy's not scoring the goals, getting the assist in that moment of time. He's fighting the media.
Yes, he was.
In that last game of the season, he won. The final games of the
So
year. And
one
also,
game.
FA Cup final. Did he start? He was on the bench. This is James Maddison for Leicester. He couldn't even start for the FA Cup final.
All right. So I'm gonna flip it on you now. Your crunch game against the team that went on to be champions. Where was Odegaard?
He was playing.
No, where was he?
He was on the pitch.
I didn't notice him.
He not?
Because he was.
But the point
he was anonymous.
Some
No, wait. No, you've had your time to speak. So he ghosted in that game. Yes, he did.
I'm not here getting United fans to ghost the guy, but he scores against you every game.
He ghosted in that game.
No, don't forget to ghost the guy, bro. I'm just saying, he always scores against you lot. And maybe it's a small team thing, innit?
And Babs, again, I don't want Arsenal fans to come for me and say, "Oh no, he doesn't ghost." I'm not saying he ghosts in every game, but in that crunch game, you're talking about pressurized games. He ghosted, and then Brighton at home, when you had a chance to get your title charge back on track, fans leaving. 70, 80 minutes, 3-0 washout. Where was Odegaard again? So this point, like I made to, I can't remember. Sorry, so many names. Apologies. But the point I was making earlier on is there's not been a huge body of work to use this whole Odegaard turns up in big moments over James Maddison because they have both turned up against big teams in the Premier League at different moments of the season. Right?
I think he turns up in more big moments at some point. I think
agree,
even last year to score 15 league goals, which is
James Maddison scored 12.
No penalties, by the way.
James Maddison scored 12.
And it's fantastic, by the way. But Odegaard's goals helped. You know what I'm saying? Relegated team. That's the whole point. There's no pressure on Maddison.
We're talking about individual players.
You can have this convo if Maddison does for a longer period of time. He's been at a club like Spurs, who aren't massive, by the way. You're not Liverpool, United, or a City.
I agree.
Right? So until he starts winning stuff, because Odegaard's come from Real Madrid, and he was the reason why he was 15.
He didn't
was
play.
chased by all these
He didn't
guys.
play at Real
Right?
Madrid.
And now he's playing for a team fighting for a title.
But he didn't.
managed to play for a team fighting for top four.
But sorry,
and you're not
sorry.
even right in the top four right now.
Can we stop using this Real Madrid? He
Why?
didn't.
Why not?
Because he didn't
Why not?
play. He didn't play.
No, why not? Why not? Because it shows that he was rated at a different level compared to Maddison.
But that's not the argument we're making here. Of
Real Madrid
course he's
reject.
rated because he's a
You hear
talent.
that? You hear that, Buzz?
He's a Real Madrid reject. You can't mention Odegaard.
Why is he a reject?
He played probably about four games.
Bro, there's players that don't make it in Madrid and make it elsewhere, you know.
No, they do. They do. They do. But
I'm
what I'm
just
saying is
saying,
you
but
can't.
he's a reject. You can't mention
You can't
him.
use.
Not in a bad
You
way,
can't
though.
use it because the trophies Real Madrid won. The trophies Real Madrid won.
What's Maddison then?
Odegaard went back to Real Madrid, begging to play, and they threw him back to Arsenal. He's a reject from Real Madrid.
The trophies Real Madrid won. It had nothing to do with Odegaard.
I'm not mentioning
Yeah, but what I'm saying
not
is,
mentioning
so when
that.
you're
But
making
the
your
talent
argument,
was there from the get-go. When Pep Guardiola is saying, "Bring me to Bayern Munich, I can make this guy the Ballon d'Or winner." There's talent there.
Okay, so
James
let me
Maddison
ask you a
has done well
question.
for himself, by the way. He's
Go
done
and
very
Google.
well for himself.
Go and Google what Pep Guardiola said about Højbjerg. I can't remember it line for line. Go and Google what. Go and Google
I ain't
what
got
Pep
Google
Guardiola.
right
No,
now.
yeah, exactly. Google.
Who's got Google?
Google Pep Guardiola and his plans for Pierre-Emile Højbjerg when he was at Bayern Munich.
yeah.
So what I'm trying to say to you is, managers say stuff just for the sake of saying stuff. Let's talk about the shit with substance.
Okay.
You said the big games thing, and I said Maddison has turned up in as many, if not more, big games than Odegaard. He scored against almost every single big team he's played this season. He's dunked on you. He's dunked on Spurs. He's dunked on Man United. He's dunked on Chelsea. He's dunked on.
The levels of big games are different because we're in a different.
Okay. And that's a great. And that's
big games matter.
And that's a great. And that's a yes. It's a different pressure. But then that's where my point on platform comes into the equation, because Odegaard, to your point, was at Real Madrid, diamond in the rough. He didn't play. He was not good enough. He had to go and cut his teeth at Real Sociedad, and he showed his level, and then he's come to Arsenal.
Yep.
So what I'm saying is, with James Maddison, stop conflating stop conflating the club they play for the level the players at, because a player can be really talented and he just hasn't had the platform.
He's got a platform now. We'll see what he does.
And he's balled out.
And that's
for
why I'm
Spurs.
saying
He's
give him
balled out for
time.
Spurs this
I'm
season.
saying give him time to say straight away he's better than Odegaard. It's massive.
No, but it's not
Because
straight away.
Odegaard's done it for a few more years.
But this
at a
is
bigger
not
club
but
under more pressure.
But I would,
and that matters more as well, by the way.
Because
you talk about big games. Your big games aren't as important as Arsenal's big game. We're fighting for a title. You're fighting for top four. Your big games against Aston Villa.
Okay.
We're fighting big games against the likes of Man City. Of course those games mean
Of
course those games mean and more importantly, that's where you have more pressure as well.
Okay, so here's
pressure
where
is important.
and
that's why I talked about the FA Cup final in 2020 for Leicester City. He didn't even start for them. He didn't see start for Leicester City in the FA Cup final. You think Odegaard we get to a final, he's not starting?
Okay, so here's where we have to pull you up. Stop talking like you're this enormous title challenging giant.
I mean,
right?
we're not fighting for title right now.
Okay, wait, chill.
We're fighting for title right now.
Chill, wait. Yeah, you're fighting for it.
But you just said we're not fighting for it.
No, I'll let you speak. So you're fighting for the title now. You fought for the title last season.
Yes.
Right? You did not fight for the title the season before.
I'm not talking about this year.
No. Okay. Yeah, you're talking about this year when your team is better. Odegaard is playing better.
Of course he is.
Your
And he's a
team
part
is
of making
better.
the team better.
Yes, he's part of the team, but
He's the captain of the team.
Okay, can I speak? You spent 100 million on Rice. You spent all this on Timber, etc.
Yes.
What I'm trying to say to you is you have built yourself into a position as a team where you can compete. So I don't think it's fair for you to expect James Maddison to be at a club like Leicester and Spurs, who don't have the resources that Arsenal have, who don't build teams to win titles, to then say, oh, he doesn't face pressure, this, that, and the third. So
hold on, aren't football geniuses meant to drag players?
And they do. And what do you mean what we're saying? I just told you he's banged in big games, and you lot said that doesn't matter because of the club he plays for.
It doesn't mean it doesn't matter.
No, that's what you said. No, wait, I ain't finished.
Finish.
So the pressure thing is down to platform. It is purely down to platform, because you know, and I know, if James Maddison was playing for Arsenal, if James Maddison was playing for Man United, if James Maddison was playing for Liverpool, Man City, this conversation would be different, because he'd be doing the same things he's done for Spurs, only it would be in a shirt that weighs heavy.
So what you're saying, he's playing for a small club.
Listen,
is that what you're saying?
Listen.
I hear
it. You got the wrong Spurs fan. If you think I'm gonna come here and say, oh, we're this ginormous club, we're not a small club. We've got history. But the point is this.
The history of
The
Tottenham.
point- We've got history, but the point is this. Big clubs win things. We don't win things, so we are not a big club, right? But James Maddison is doing...
I agree.
You two haven't touched on though. One thing that you two haven't touched on, it also comes down to the preference of the manager of who's at that club as well. That's one thing I've got to say. There's some managers that prefer certain players due to the style that they play with and the system.
Thank you.
I'm not listening. Even if Maddison was at Arsenal, he could play, but you got to remember Arteta is very stubborn as well. So it depends and vice versa on what the system's based around, innit? That's one thing I'll touch on though. Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
North London
it's a
derby.
We
It's a
will
preference
be
thing.
there.
We will be there.
I want it wrapped. I want it wrapped.
Let me sign out on this. Let me sign out on this.
Go on, one look.
When these two men bucked each other
Yes.
at the Emirates,
Yes.
who slapped whose head? Maddison, pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Why are you trying to buy a pen there? Stay on your feet.
We'll see you at play. We'll see you at White.
Who banged who?
We'll see you at
Who banged it from 50 yards? Who banged it for 30 yards?
Contact tax.
It was heated.
It was.
It was wild.
It was wild.
It was very fun, very good.
It was
Tobs,
good.
how are you feeling after that? They put you through the trenches.
They put me through the trenches, man. These man, to be fair to them, they know their stuff. Like they know their stuff. They came, they were ready to tussle, but they were balanced. Like these are the logical Arsenal fans that I respect, that actually rate James Maddison. Yeah, that's what the Big Six community brings. Yeah, calm. They know their ball. They know their ball.
All right, guys, let's see who gets the £100 out of all of the Arsenal debaters. Yeah, I need to hear some noise from the community as well, just to see who's going to win this. We want to start with Joshua. Let's get some noise in the building.
Big up Josh. Big up Josh.
All right. And now we got Dini in the building.
Dini held it down. He held it down.
We got Ryan in the building. And Khaled has also left us. But big up Khaled. Anybody for Khaled? Okay. Dini in the building. Right in the building! Okay. I heard it. I do believe it's tight.
Don't steal his money. Don't steal his money.
I ain't stealing the money.
Don't steal his money.
We spent $1 billion, but I ain't stealing the money. I do believe, based on my eardrums, that just slightly... Dini did win that one.
Big up Dini.
Well done, brother.
Big up Dini.
You did do very well.
It's a pleasure.
Well, you know what? Big up Big Six, big up the Big Six, and big up Toes every time. You know, it was a good debate. He held it down a little bit. I can't lie. I said I do like Maddison as well, but Odegaard is my guy. And at the end of the day, I won a piece. So I won at the end of the day. And I'm happy. Happy, fam. Get me. All in the day's work. And with my crutch as well. We're happy.
We'll be in Manny next for
0161.
a very tense episode it's gonna be. Make sure you smash up the likes, make sure you subscribe, comment down below. This is the Big Six, this is the community. You guys have been brilliant. Give yourself a round of applause. Come on, man. Can we do it? We do a 360 because there's some brilliants back there too.
Big up to you, man. Big up to you,
please, man. Please. Yeah.
Big up to
We
you,
have
man.
to.
Big up to you, man.
We must.
Big up to you, man. Honestly.
We must.
The Mats bus. Who's on the Mats bus?
The Mats bus. No. We must.
In money, you
need a man.
Sorry. There's absolutely no way this is 2-2. I've smoked. I've cooked. You as well, yeah. I don't know why you're talking. You should be sat in this seat. You're pussy. You should back your chat.
All of a sudden, I just cooked you.
You didn't cook shit. I've turned you into lamb.
Someone bring the microwave.
Bring
the microwave because it's reheating.
I've turned I've turned Bear Man into Lamazon today. And you as well.
This is why you don't get none.
You as well, yeah.
Why are you
You pretend.
still arguing with me? The camera's not even rolling. Why are you still arguing? Save your strength.
Pretending that you wouldn't want Maddison at Chelsea.
I didn't say that. I said I'll
So what
take
did you say?
Odegaard over him. Our medical team could never handle Maddison.
Oh, okay.
He'd be injured all the time. I don't need someone to go sit in medical room. Durability, availability.
Oh, so you care about injuries now, but you were happy to take in Kunku.
I did, brother.
You were happy to take Fofana.
I said before he came, he had injury problem.
Reece James.
Reece James. He come from the academy.
They're calling him Greece James.
He didn't cost nothing.
They're calling him.
And how dare you disrespect Money Mace? How dare you? Number 7 for Man United.
Bro.
Man United's number 7.
Bro,
Following in the footsteps of Cantona
Man,
and
Saeed don't even want
Ronaldo.
it. Saeed don't even want it. Saeed don't even want it.
Following in the
Saeed
footsteps
don't
of
even
David
want it.
Beckham. How dare
Saeed
you?
knows who he would
How
take.
dare you?
Saeed knows who he would take. Saeed don't even want it. He don't even want it. He don't even want it. He don't even want it. Saeed, take the mic. Take the mic. He don't even want it. He don't even want it.
Mason Mount, we want him out.